Hey, Jack Squad. How's everybody doing? Hope you're making it happen for yourself. You got to make it happen for yourself. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. I need for you guys to like, share, comment, subscribe. New subscribers, welcome. Welcome to the Jack Squad. Also, all of my social medias will be down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App. The email, drop me a line, drop me a note, suggestion, whatever. Just be respectful. And my Cash App. You can donate to my Cash App for me and my channel. Like I said before, right now, I'm not really working. I'm helping my son out. So donations would be appreciated, okay? Anyway, I'm talking about the passing of Kevin Samuels, his life and his legacy. And, legacy doesn't always have to be a good thing, right? And I'm going to speak on this briefly just because the irony is too much for me, right? Now, this is a man who was in his late 50s, who thought he was doing the world and the black culture some good by degrading, dehumanizing, belittling, straight disrespecting black women. He thought that he was doing the culture a favor, right? So everybody can get their ish together and, be as one, right? And he placed, there was high value and low value, okay? And he was saying if you was over a certain age, you was over for you for certain weight, certain height, you just forget it, don't worry about it, right? And so all of that was, he should have been, like I said before, imparting wisdom. Now, what I'm going to talk about is the way, he passed. See, I had figured out a ways back. That's why I didn't really talk on him too much. But sometimes he got to be so much, so I would make a commentary about him. But I didn't know if he was either doing it for clicks, likes, views, subscribers, and money, if that's your business, or if he really felt like that. And I think it was a combination of both, but he knew he could exaggerate and go overboard, and then people would love him. The men that liked him were, I would call, insecure men, young men, that did not know how to talk, did not know how to approach, and did not know how to be with a woman of any stature in life, right? And this is why they were so bitter and angry. And he catered to that population. And it's sad to say that it was so many men out here that liked that and believed in what he was saying for whatever reason, right? Now, he talked about all of this and all that. I know for a fact that men over 55, 50, whatever, they like young girls, 32. I told you she was probably about 35 when she was 32. Because I've lived life long enough. I know what it is. I saw him for who he was, right? Because a woman his age ain't gonna fool with him, flat out. They just wasn't gonna fool with him. I don't care what, if she was 5'3", 100 pounds, that perfect. They're not fooling with him. If they knew him, they're not gonna fool with him. And I believe that he really didn't know how to approach a woman. Not really, right? And that's why he was so bitter and angry. So a man like that, like I told y'all before, he has to pay. He has to pay to play. So he died a big trick on dope, basically. Now, I knew the profile. I knew what it looked like. I knew what it was. And I didn't know to what extreme, and it is still rumored. But just by me living life, the cocaine part is probably true. And he had probably, I can give you a whole scenario of what I think happened. He probably, he met her. She was an escort, trick, whatever, right? It was a momentary, temporary thing. That's what it was, a momentary, temporary situation, right? Now, this is a man that has so much value and so highly regarded, right? He's still just like any other regular man. He got to pay to play. And his tool did not work. No, it didn't. It didn't work. And he used drugs to enhance himself. Now, like I said before, cocaine by itself is bad enough for somebody that age. Secondly, I didn't know because I didn't watch him that the Red Bulls every day is a definite no of any age. Like I told you, I knew a young lady that passed way long time ago. She was in her 30s from those energy drinks. So I've always been afraid of them. And then if it was fentanyl or whatever it was, I just can't even imagine. I would think he would be smarter than that. But you know, people talk and then they just do whatever because they want to appease you. I hope he wasn't messing with fentanyl, but the tox report will come out soon enough. Now, I'm going to tell you from a woman's perspective. I'm going to tell you. His tool didn't work. He liked her. She looked good. He wanted her. Hence, to spend the night. It didn't happen. It didn't go on. And you probably, it went one or two ways. Either it went on all night, which I doubt. It didn't go on. And he got up in the morning. If he ever went to sleep, this is probably what happened. He probably never went to sleep, okay? He was getting high all night. That's the reason of the heart attack, if that's the case. Okay, I've seen this too many times in life. Getting high all night. He was getting high all night. He was getting high all night. He wanted to do what he wanted to do with the young lady. And basically, he just made a fool of himself. And he died the way he talked, alone. That he didn't know that woman. She was a stranger. She was a stranger. And he, like I thought, is estranged from his family, his mom. And that's why there was no next of kin, nothing, right? And I feel sorry for her that she had to find out that way about her son. But he talked a lot of negativity, and he died in the most negative way, y'all. You know, that's why I'm talking about it. So people can wake up. You know, you can believe in whatever you want to believe. You can hate all the black women you want, right? Or hate anybody you want. So he died a very horrible, basic way. Tricking it on drugs. He was no better than the next man. No better than the next man, right? You know, y'all know how many times I've seen that in my lifetime. He died, you know, just a regular nigga, okay? That put on a suit. You know, when I look at his other videos, nobody probably would have liked him because he looked like a nerd, right? And you know, there are people that like nerds, but the average woman don't like nerds, and he was a little body man. So he put on a suit. He wore that, looked like it's the same suit every day, but he put on that suit. He got him some modern glasses, and he began to talk. Wonderful for him. But what goes around comes around. The universe has a way of correcting itself. I told y'all that before. Remember that. The universe has a way of correcting itself, right? God don't like ugly. Karma is real. Whatever you want to use, plug it in. The fact that you died tricking and on drugs, he was really basic dude. But I had kind of figured that out already, you know, just because wisdom, like I told y'all, right? And like I said, I feel sorry for his mom, his family, his daughters, his kids, whoever he have. I don't know if somebody said he has daughters. I don't know what he has. They haven't spoken. They haven't said anything. And that says a lot. When your family isn't talking about you, that says a lot about who you are. So let me tell you, I went to church one time and this pastor said, people who don't have a life at home, they come here to have a life. He did the same thing with social media. He became big with social media. He's a social media giant very quickly. Wonderful. But in a negative way, right? In a negative way. And so now he's gone. Rest in peace. But the irony of it all, you know, he didn't die with the wife. He didn't die with the high value woman. He didn't die with a loving family. He was alone. What he said black women was going to be alone, because we wasn't 5'3", 100 pounds. We was all going to die alone. That's what he said. You know, it's just sad, right? I'm going to be waiting for those reports. His family has not even stated. Now, this is what made me want to say. I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's not true, because I don't wish bad on nobody. But Google had him worth almost close to $4 million, but according to the news or the papers or the people, whoever, he had $1,000 in his bank account. She's just as normal as me, right? And his family is asking to GoFundMe. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, y'all. I don't know. But if it is, that's horrible. You did all that talkity talk. You did all that talkity talk. And your family got to have a GoFundMe to bury you. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. And, you know, he was great on YouTube and Instagram and all these other social medias. Maybe they can get together. But I do know, like I was explaining to my kids, GoFundMe don't play that. You can't just have a GoFundMe and say it's for this, especially somebody of that caliber. They know who you are, and you don't have the money. So I don't know if it's a GoFundMe or not. I don't know. I haven't looked. But I'm just saying all of these horrible rumors that are coming out is sad, and you, especially who he thought that he was. That's what I'm saying. Who he thought that he was and who he thought that we weren't, right? Yeah, it's sad, you know. So I feel, again, I feel sorry. And my prayers go to his mom. I think he has daughters, his ex-wives, anybody that has to bear the burden and the shame of what has went on. And like I said, mama's going to always be there. It don't matter what. It don't matter. If you ain't talked to your mama in 20 years or something happened, your mama's the one going to have to see to you. She's the one that has the legal right to you. She's the one going to have to see to you. You know what I'm saying? You did all that talking about what men don't want and this and that. You didn't have nothing. Listen, y'all, I'm out here in the dating game. I know these Negroes over 50 ain't ish. They don't want to do nothing. That's number one. They don't want to do nothing. They're unhealthy. No matter how they look, they're unhealthy. And so it should not be about you ain't this and you ain't that. It should be about who you're compatible with and who you can have fun with. Take all of that away and let's see, can we vibe? That's what he should be talking about. Let's see, can we vibe? Let's see, can we do something together? Not about what you look and what you have and what you don't have. Let's see if we can vibe, we can build, right? And so I just wanted to talk about that because I just thought it was so ironic that you, who thought you were better than and were telling other less than men that they were better than, and then you died like that. Let me tell you something. This is something else I want to say. Now, that woman was a nurse. And I wondered, did she do any CPR? Now, let me tell you what a black woman had. Had he had a black woman that was his woman, what she would have done. She would have, when they came in the room, she'd have been on his chest still pounding. Feel me? That's what happens when somebody love you and care about you. They there with you. Sit on that for a minute. Let that sizzle in your spirit, right? You had the non-black woman who just called people and watched you. Okay? A black woman would have still been crying and pumping you and doing all kinds of stuff to bring you back to life. Because that's what we do. That's what we do, right? As a black woman, I didn't really get offended by what he was saying. I thought it was tragic and sad because I know who I am. So he didn't offend me. But I was offended for the young ladies who were listening to everything he was saying as if it was gospel and going with it and trying to be that and hurting themselves because he hurt them. So now he was lowering their self-esteem, right? So I had a problem with that, not me, because I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And if a man don't like me, somebody will. You know, men are like a bus. It's another one coming, right? May not be the one you want, but it's another one coming. And now at this stage of the game, I know exactly what I want. I know how it presents itself. So therefore, I'm single. When I was younger, it was like, you like me, I like you. Yeah, hey, you got some money? Yeah. It's a little deeper than that now. And that's what he should have been teaching, but he didn't. He's going based off looks and all of this and your money. That ain't what it is. But anyway, y'all, it's your character. Know that. In case y'all don't know, wondering what I'm talking about, it's your character. It's your character. It's the traits that you have. How do you treat someone? Are you respectful? Are you loyal? Do you believe in God? Or whatever your beliefs are, whatever it is you're looking for. That's what's more important. Yes, you want to be attracted to that person, but there's other things that go with that. And that's what he should have been teaching because he had the platform to do so. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to get on here and talk about that, get that off my chest. Because, you know, every day I see something worse than the day before, like, oh my God. But again, I had saw through that. I really did. I had saw through that. So anyway, guys, I ain't did it yet. I don't think Love and Marriage Huntsville didn't really give me nothing. Not really. You know, they had the dinner party, and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville later on. So I may upload another video. Right now, though, let me tell y'all what I'm about to do right now. I am about to learn this TikTok, right? I ain't had time. Y'all know I've been wanting to, I love TikTok. I ain't had time. I got time now, right? Because we don't go and do what we do till like 4 in the evening. You know, my son is doing his other business. So I am going to learn this week, and hopefully by the weekend I will have it. I am going to learn this TikTok, and I'm going to put it on Reels, and I'm about to have fun with myself. Okay, y'all? So everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.